Hey guys, welcome back. If you can't tell, woo, by the title of today's video, we're looking at my Sephora VIB haul. But if this is not your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit subscribe. If this is your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit like, then subscribe. Either or, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But we're just going to take a peek at what I picked up at their sale. Now, for those of you that are not aware of what a Sephora VIB sale is, they hold it roughly twice a year, usually in the spring and the fall. This last year it happened in April, and this year it just got done with. And depending on your level, based upon your sale, the amount you purchase in a year depends on your level, and depending on your level is the amount of discount you get. I picked up a couple things I wanted to try and a couple things I kind of shied away from because I wasn't really sure that it was something I wanted to invest in. We'll go into that in a second. Now, most of these I will do a video on later, like just by themselves. I'm just showing you what I picked up and what I thought might be entertaining. Now, if any of you have watched my last video on mascara, you know that I picked up, it was a tin at Sephora with 5 different mascaras to sample. And when I stumbled across this for the holiday sets, Sephora's favorite Lash Stash Mascara Robe. In case you're curious, this came out for the holidays. It's big, it has quite a few things. Anastasia Beverly Hills, Benefit Bad Gal Bang, Blink. I've never heard of them, but I'm curious. Grande Cosmetic Grande Lash Enhancing Serum. That one I won't be using, but I will explain that, and I will have somebody use it in my stead and give a review on it based upon what they think. I'm actually going to invite them over to do the review. Any of you remember Jazz? Yep, she's going to be doing it, or at least I haven't asked her yet, but I'm pretty sure she'll do it. Ilia Beauty, Lancome, Pat McGrath's Fetish Eye Mascara, Too Faced Cosmetics, Urban Decay, and Velour Beauty. It's a type of eyelash. I've never worn falsies. I actually have fairly long eyelashes. They're just blonde. Any of you curious? My hair, I've been oiling it lately, so we are looking a little off. And in case you're curious, my hair lightens up every summer from all of the yard work I do. But I am bumping a bum, natural blonde. Thinking of dyeing it like a raspberry red though. Raspberry pinky red. What do you guys think? Okay, so I got the lash wardrobe to try out. I will give reviews on each one of those as I go through them. And let's go through the other stuff I got. First off, this was the big money thing. I had received a sampler about 6-8 months ago of Jo Malone. And the scent I received a sampler of was called Poppy and Barley Cologne. Now, I had recorded a video 3 months ago because I was going through some samplers, trying them out. And the video kind of devolved into me just sniffing myself. I had tried the sampler, and I tend to go for small perfumeries. You've seen that in prior videos. Cannot recommend Hoove and Bourbon Fresh perfumes enough. Love those. 99% of all of my perfumes are from those two. This would make my 1%. And it's this one. And this one has top notes of poppy, middle notes of blackberry, and low notes of barley. But it is... I don't know what it is about the smell, but I love it. I will do a little bit better review of this later in a different video. But this is definitely what I would call a fall-like smell, fall to winter. It reminds me of Voodoo Love in its depth, but I will let you know later. I also got another sampler, but of a different type. It's called Woody. It's supposed to be lemon, lime, and mandarin, black cedar, and juniper all combined. We'll look at that later. I picked up another Fenty eyeliner. Yeah, I know, my last review was not that great, but they had something I was interested in, and that would be Bright, Bright Red. And it's going to sound silly, but it's hard to find a bright red eyeliner. Usually it's like the deep reds into russet browns, and I'm like, no, I want red. I want cherry red. Something that's just going to pop. So I'll give you guys a review on that color. I picked this up. They sent it in its own little thing. Natasha Denone's Mini Retro Palette. I kind of wanted Natasha Denone's Glam Palette, the big one, but that was so expensive, and I wasn't sure on the quality, so I decided to try this out first instead before I make that kind of commitment, right? Don't need the box for that. Picked up another Marc Jacobs. In fact, I picked up two. This one, it's called Orange Crush. It's supposed to be an orange color, but as I'm looking at it, I kind of feel like this might be more coppery. We're gonna test it out, because if I'm doing a fall look, I want orange. I don't want copper. I already have copper. Copper is a common color, and that's great. But if I'm looking for a friggin' orange, I want a friggin' orange. I know that seems weirdly aggressive, but I'm particular about what I wear. I also got, it's called Brownie by Marc Jacobs, because I'm almost out of my brown eyeliner from Charlotte Tilbury. And while I love the Charlotte Tilbury formula, I am looking for a brown, and hers is so dark it almost borders on black. So if I do a wing in that brown, it looks like I've just used black eyeliner. And I don't necessarily want that. If I'm picking brown, I'm picking brown for a reason, right? So I am trying out Marc Jacobs Brownie, and we're gonna give that a whirl. Okay, now as you guys saw from one of my second impressions videos on the Fenty's Moroccan Spice palette, I like the formula. The formula is beautiful. It performs lovely. I can't say enough good things about it. It's the color scheme of the palette. It's the color story. And it's just one that you can only do so many things with. So keeping that in mind, I happened to come across this. Fenty's Beauty number 10, Snap Shadows. This is called Money. It's supposed to be super rich color, easy to blend. And I happened to stumble on this. I know this is gonna shock you guys, like super shock you. It's Green's color palette. Yup, I am looking forward to doing a review on this one. I get the feeling this one is going to get a lot more use out of it than the Moroccan Spices. In fact, that one is still potentially in the basket to just be given to a friend who will absolutely adore it. I also picked up, let's not drop that. I also picked up Huda Beauty's Khaki Haze. Anybody that knows me knows I love khaki, I love green. Colors most people think of as military set is just really not. It's just a natural color scheme that I fell in love with it years ago, and I still just absolutely adore it. Okay, there's not really a lot of khaki to this. This is more of a nudie pink. Like, this is the only kind of khaki color there is in the center, and that's not a lot. But I've got 2, 4, 5 mattes, it looks like, and some metallics. So we are going to review this in another video, but I'm kind of looking forward to this. It will determine if I ever buy Huda again, I can guarantee you that. I'm usually willing to give each brand a go. I picked up this. The only Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow I've ever tried would be one of her little mini Norvinas. It's the green and orangey one. And I liked the formula. The color story, I really wasn't sure what to do with on that one. And I have worked out some looks with it. It's gone very fall. I'm not gonna lie, very fall themed looks. But I passed this, it just happened to pop up in the screen while I was shopping. And this is kind of an already been there for a while palette, but I figured I would try her stuff again. And I liked the color story. I figured I'd try it again, because if I liked that one that much, then there's a good chance I'm just going to enjoy this one. It was just the color story that I could not necessarily work out. So we'll try that one out and let you guys know. And then my last thing is this. It's by Ilia. If you remember a video earlier this year, I came across their tinted moisturizer, and much to my surprise, it is a color change technology that will actually match your skin tone. It comes in a variety of shades, but the chemicals itself will eventually match your skin tone, and it will blend. It's called Ilia's Super Serum Tint Skin Tint SPF 40. Much to my surprise, this literally does what it said. It matched my skin. So that is now my foundation slash tinted moisturizer that I'm wearing. So when they just came out with this called Liquid Powder Chromatic Eye Tint, I was curious. I went for the greeny color called Hatch. Yes, it's a liquid eyeshadow. Yes, it's not my favorite kind of formula, but it made me curious enough. Now, Ilia is a Leaping Bunny company. That means they're cruelty-free. They're also organic, and there's all other kind of lists. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying that out. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I haven't bought all of them, and I don't feel like I've wasted too much. Okay, what did you guys pick up at Sephora? Is there anything you're curious to see first? Anything you want to see in a certain order? God, I am so thinking of dyeing my hair. I have been oiling it. As most of you realize, I am a natural blonde, but my hair lightens quite a bit in the summer. Here, see? Yep, we're natural blonde. And now that I'm working overnights, I'm not getting much sunlight, so I guess vitamin D tablets are in my future. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know which ones you want to see first, or if there's anything you'd like to kind of see demoed. I did pick up a couple extra eyeliners, mascara as well. I'm taking out some of my earrings. It's time to clean my ears. Let me know which ones you guys want to see. I'm super excited by this, and I cannot wait to try some of this stuff out, like especially the Fenty and the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm not going to lie, the Jo Malone is probably going to get used into nothingness. I can't wait on that one. Sorry. Okay, guys, leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys picked up or what you would have picked up, but it was already sold out. I was honestly contemplating the Natasha Denona Glam palette, but that's expensive, and I didn't know if I'd like the formula, so we will see. Also, what do you guys think about me dyeing my hair? Come on, little feedback. Thinking like a raspberry color. Okay, guys, leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Remember, be safe. We're actually in a massive uptick for COVID. So wash your hands, social distance, wear your mask in public, people. You know, be safe, be smart. We're not trying to overdo it. We are coming into the holidays. We don't need to put grandma in the ER or kill her. Okay? Thanks, have a nice day, and I will see you on the next episode.